Hello everybody, my name is Rebecca and these are my Cash Challenge Chronicles. I can't believe it's the last day of May already. That means that I've been making videos for a few months now, which is kind of crazy to me. But anyway, so if you are new here, at the end of each month, we sort of reflect on how the month has gone. I look at some of my goals, I count all of the change that I've kept over the month and share some of my thoughts, and then we look ahead to the next month and make some goals for them too. This is where I really expose my struggles, my wins, and I really just want to share be transparent with you guys about what's going on. I definitely don't say that I'm perfect and that I know what I'm doing. In fact, I very much don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to make any movement forward in this savings journey. So let's start by counting the coins. I'm going to shift this out of the way, and then hopefully we can cross off quite a few of these. So with what we've got here, we have got 10, 20, 30, $40 and 30 cents. In all honesty, I counted it up the other day, found out that I was 20 cents short, and I asked my friend, hey, do you happen to have 20 cents that you'd be willing to donate so I can meet my goal? And she said, well, I've only got a $1 or a 50 cent. And I said, 50 cents is totally fine. Like, I will be, and so I think she was sort of happy to just get rid of some of her spare change shrapnel. Like, so many people don't really want to have change on them. But anyway, so I sort of cheated by 50 cents, but oh well. So, oops, I wrote $30.40. No, that's not right. We've got $40.30. So I don't trust myself to count, so we've got this little itty bitty calculator. I've seen some really cute, like really aesthetically pleasing, really satisfying noise kind of calculators that when they like click, 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 it's like just a satisfying noise. Seen quite a lot of those on YouTube, and maybe one day I'll get one, just because, yeah, I normally use my phone as my calculator, but obviously that's up here. So we've got this. Let's just start from the bottom and make our way to the top and see if we can do something for each row. So we'll put 40, 30 in. Well, okay, well that ended really quickly by starting from the bottom. As you can see, I don't have my pink pen. I think my pink Sharpie must be at home somewhere. So I suppose it was good we didn't go up to the top line, but anyway, so I'm really happy with how far that is progressing. I think I put $40 as my goal this month, because that is what will keep me on track to get the 500 goal that I have. This tracker actually is $505, but it's just satisfying the way it is in the increments that it is. So anyway, let's put these away. Moving on now to my goals, I will quickly put in 40, 30 in here. So if we're considering the other amounts I've put in, I'm pretty stoked, and I will send show a photo of how my money jar is looking. Here, maybe? Okay, so we'll just quickly say we have saved that $40 in coins for the month, which was my goal. The first goal on here was actually to add to my emergency fund. I didn't add much. I added $25, so I'm going to say I did add to it, because I'm conscious that I really just need that fund, but I keep prioritizing other things, which isn't super wise, but yeah, I'll try to get better with that. Yeah, I had hoped to put more than $25 into that in May, but it's the way it is. Okay, so we've done that one, and then this one. So I wanted to start contributing a lot more to my audiologist tracker. I really want to get some custom earplugs for sleeping, and so I really want to get that. I just want to get them sooner rather than using ones that swimmers use. It's just not very good for my ears to use those all the time. So I thought at some point in the month, I thought, well, I'm actually not doing so well with just ticking off, crossing out a circle for the audiologist. Like I just am not finding it very fun. Considering I've started playing a lot of gamified savings challenges, I just was sort of leaning towards those. So I thought I would do Yahtzee with a special, like each game I would designate it towards something else. So this first game is going towards the audiologist. So technically I didn't finish row 3, but with the amount of money that I've put in here, which will go towards that audiologist tracker once it's finished, I kind of have, so I'm gonna do that, because it's sort of, I kind of have been contributing to it, but just in a sort of different way. And as you can see, like I've played and contributed quite a bit of money to this already, so I'm finding it really fun, but quite nerve-wracking. So the other week I actually had a fair bit of money from some finished challenges and things, and so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do some of these bigger ones, but yeah, who knows what these are going to be. So anyway, so that's Yahtzee, and then my last goal was just put $350 into debt. Now, I am pretty sure I smashed this one out of the park. I'll have to have a look at what it looked like at the end of April, but I am pretty sure that with the finishing of challenges and just being able to reallocate that into my debt, I was able to just put a huge chunk in this past month, which I really want to keep that momentum going. First goal, I want to finish this first game of Yahtzee. I'm hoping that by finishing one game, I will have nearly finished that audiologist tracker, and then I'll be able to go and make that appointment and not worry about where's that money going to come from, because I've already been working on it. So fingers crossed that that will be a big old tick. Okay, next goal is I would like to put some more money into my debt to finish the second line. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm just going to write finish row 2 of debt. Third goal, I want to be a little bit of a fun one, so I want to upload and create 3 freebie files. Whoops, freebies. You should be able to find it in the description, where I link a Google Drive which has a few trackers in there that they're just there just as like a thank you and to just help you out if you are sort of not in the position to be able to buy new trackers or create your own. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for supporting me and being here with me, and yeah, I hope you like them. So yeah, I want to do 3 of those, and then the last goal. I've written this goal and I'm just sort of thinking, oh, it's so, yeah, I should be able to do that, but I'm quite apprehensive about it. So I want to do 1 week where I don't spend any money on takeaways or eating out in any way. So no buying hot chips, no buying sandwiches from anywhere, whether it's good, healthy or bad food, just no eating out, no money spent except on no food money spent except on groceries. Yeah, that's one of the things that I find really hard, but let me just finish writing this. These are the goals for June, and I just smudged that. Oh well, we'll see how we go, and we'll see if we can add some more coins. So onto my reflections for the month. This is where it gets pretty lengthy, so hopefully you stick around, but if not, I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have had a wonderful May. See you later. But so one thing I wanted to mention is my videos have been rather inconsistent this past month because I've been spending a lot of money in places rather than saving it. Some of that has been maybe expected expenses or justifiable expenses, I should say, but then there are the problematic areas. So as I've just mentioned, I have a problem with eating out, with fast food, and just eating issues. I don't really want to get into that right now, but I do spend a lot of money on food when I shouldn't. So that's why that challenge is in place. I want to just sort of see on a short term if I can do it, and to sort of I don't know, start smaller and just kind of build up from there. But yeah, so the videos have been inconsistent because I have spent a lot of money on fast food and eating out in general, but also I bought some winter related things. Like I bought some winter merino. I bought maybe like $200 or maybe over that, maybe $250 of like winter clothing, because I just didn't have enough. I had like one cardigan and both really thin kind of jumpery things. I had lost like 17 kgs, but then I've gained almost all of it back. We're talking about, not going to talk about food, we're not going to talk about that. And so with my weight fluctuating, I had gotten rid of a lot of clothes, but then, I wear clothes out. I don't tend to have a lot of clothes. Anyway, I wear out my clothes to the end of their life, but I really just needed some more and some things that will keep me warm this winter. So I've bought a lot of winter clothes. I also bought one of those window vacuum things for when you've got condensation in your place. My windows can get really moldy because of the condensation just sitting in there. So I bought one of those window vacuums, but they're like $140 or $130. So that was an expense. And then I bought some like stationery things, went to Kmart, bought a few things, just like homeware things, not like practical homeware things, not like the fun stuff, just like a lint roller and a hoodie and some coat hanger thingies and some laminator pouches for, that's not homeware, but you know, got some laminator pouches, got a phone thing, and so yeah, I ended up spending quite a bit there, but then also winding back to the food, I reopened my Afterpay, which is what helped me buy so many clothes and the window vacuum thing kind of all at once, and sort of and paying that off. But also because I'd opened it up again, I spent money on food on there. It's such a trap, guys. Like, I worked pretty hard to get rid of it and close it, and I was so proud of myself. And then I opened it up again, and yeah, no, I'm not strong enough to be able to hold myself back. I just don't have that self-control. So I ended up racking up something like $400 or something on that Afterpay in just a few weeks. Like, isn't that sort of scary? Like, I think maybe $500, and then that wasn't all. Like, I was spending money outside of that on fast food as well, or whatever. And so it's pretty scary when you look at the numbers. So I'm currently been trying to pay that off, which is sort of why my videos have been inconsistent, because I've been trying to put more money to pay off those Afterpay repayments, but I've still got a long way to go. In fact, I think I've got $200 or $300 left. Maybe I started with $500 or $600, whatever. It was huge. Oh yeah, that's right, I bought Dad's birthday present. Yeah, anyway, so I had a huge Afterpay thing, and I'm paying that back, and I think I've got $200-300 left, which is quite a lot. And so that means that money has not been put towards savings and bettering my circumstances. So we live and we learn. We move forward, we move sideways, we move forward, we move sideways, we move back, we move sideways, we move forward. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can do better in this month ahead, that I can pay off that Afterpay, and that hopefully I'll be able to be a bit more consistent with saving, putting money in these binders towards things. Yeah, so I think that was all I really needed to confess and really needed to just share and get off my chest. But I am hopeful for this month ahead. I'm hopeful for what we can accomplish. And I think just making these goals and looking back on them really does show me what I have done. Just when I'm feeling a bit stink about bad decisions I've made, like this Afterpay thing, I can look back and go, hey, I put over $350 into my debt this month. What a huge win. Yes, you did this really bad thing, but there's still this giant win that we can look ahead. We can acknowledge what we've done wrong and that we'll do better in that thing, Afterpay, but also look at the good that I did. So yeah, I just want to encourage you that if you are having some struggles with things like Afterpay or whatever that I've mentioned, you are definitely not alone. Afterpay really gets you. So anyway, I am going to stop rambling there. Onwards and upwards, right?